Good afternoon and welcome to Up and Coming, where we share the latest about the almost famous. I'm your host, Danny B, and joining me on today's show, we have Tulsa's biggest icon in music, Ryan Harvey. But first, a local storm chaser extraordinaire, Mike Scanlon. But before we get started though, we have to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to hear all about Mike Scanlon and what he does.
Blackhawk, officers been deployed at the LZ.
Roger, mission is underway.
Cyberbullying! Cyberbullying can scar someone for life. Do you want to hurt them?
Cyberbullying is a crime and should not be tolerated. If you're feeling bullied, talk to an adult or a website moderator.
I'm watching you.
Edge six-packs all day. Tulsa's rock alternative.
I don't mind. I don't care.
We never talk over the beginning of your favorite songs.
Break me down if it takes.
We always tell you the artist and title of every song we play.
Crawling in my skin.
Tulsa's rock alternative. C104.5 The Edge.
And we're back. Now I'm here with local storm chaser, Mike Scanlon. So Mike, how'd you become a storm chaser?
Oh, let's see. It all started when I was 7 years old. In summertime, my cousin Nick would babysit me, and severe weather would roll through, and I would freak out. I was terrified, and he would lock me outside on the front porch, and a few scary moments on the front porch later. I was completely fascinated with severe weather, experiencing it. Snow, hail, tornadoes, all of it. It's just an amazing experience. And to be able to document that for others to enjoy is it's my goal.
It's something that you really enjoy, something you love to do.
Yeah, I've been filming storms since I was 9. My grandma bought me a video camera from a garage sale, and anytime there were storms, I would go out and film. I'd ride my bike down to the soccer field and film storms coming through, and there were some close calls in that field with lightning. That was some good experience at a young age, what not to do.
So you film like lightning and tornadoes, just anything, you know.
Right. I never filmed any tornadoes when I was that young, but lightning, got some good lightning and local flood video, neighborhood flooding. You can imagine an 8-year-old kid with a tripod and a gigantic VHS shoulder cam filming a ditch with water running in it. But yeah, that was that kid. That was me.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done to get footage?
Leaving dry pavement is probably the craziest thing we do as far as getting to a storm. I mean, there are a lot of stop signs on the county roads, and when they're slick, you can't stop. You keep going or you're stuck. So I mean, muddy roads are probably the craziest thing that we deal with that isn't related to weather. Rocky roads, we've had some really rough roads that would pop your tires. We've lost tires on rocky roads. Yeah, roads, mud roads.
Mud roads.
Bad news.
Yeah. What's the most memorable or interesting thing that has ever happened to you while you've been chasing storms?
Interesting. March 8th of 2010, we were chasing a storm. We had high hopes for the day. It was a low-risk day. We knew if a storm went up, it would go nuts. And storm went up, looked pretty sloppy for about an hour, and we were getting ready to go home. And then all of a sudden, just like that, the storm just took in a deep breath, organized, and just 3 tornadoes. For the next 2 hours, we were just going insane, screaming.
Wow.
It was pretty quick turnaround from storm looks like junk to gigantic tornado on the ground. Memorable experience. May 10th of 2008, I came into a tornado damage path. I was behind the storm the whole day, was ready to go home and, cry myself to sleep until the next chase, and then all of a sudden, just complete devastation. Just accidentally drove into the damage path behind the storm. I wasn't 2 minutes behind the tornado and came upon some tornado victims and drove them to the hospital. I knew the ambulances weren't going to have an easy time getting to where they were at because of trees down, power lines down. So as far as memorable goes, that's that's probably it. The doctor ended up telling the guy that he would have died if he had not gotten there when he did. So,
Wow.
yeah,
And
bad times.
Mike was kind enough to provide us with a short clip from May 10th, 2008. Let's take a look.
Is everyone all right? All right, where at? All right, I need to clear out some room. You're bad?
Are you able to take him to the hospital?
Yeah, I'm going to take him north up to Joplin. Do you need to look at him?
Yeah,
all right,
broken.
all right. Your buddy's at St. John.
He's at St. John?
He's at St. John.
Okay, he's at St. John. Yeah. Okay, thanks, man.
I took him and the other guy there. He said he was going to try and get a hold of the guy's wife.
Okay, yeah, we were trying to get a hold of her. Yeah.
Do you think their house got hit?
I think the phone's
I
out.
don't think so. We talked to our pastor, and they live in the same area.
Yeah, they live
They
right
were
next.
fine.
Okay,
They said
good.
the phone's out.
Hey, good luck, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
God bless you.
Yeah, you too.
Wow, Mike, that was something else, you know.
Yes.
I got to ask you, what's it feel like to be a real-life hero?
Oh, real life hero. You know what? All I did was drive him to the hospital. You know, I was in a position to help, and you know, I'm glad that it turned out okay. But those students that were with him were the heroes. I don't know how they got him out of that van. I don't know how everyone in that van survived. It was a tree came in through the top of the windshield, all the way through the floorboard, and was touching the ground underneath the van. It was just incredible to me that they got him out of the van. They're the heroes. I just drove him to the hospital. I didn't do anything incredible. They did, but.
Well, I mean, if he wouldn't have gotten to the hospital when he did, you know, I mean, who knows what could have happened. And, you know, you were just there in the right place at the right time.
Wrong place at the wrong time, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what are your goals as a storm chaser? What do you plan to do in the future?
Oh, as far as storm chasing goes, I think my future is probably just stock video, just shooting good tornado video, good snow, just any type of video that a production company is going to want for natural disaster footage, news footage. They do a lot of specials on certain events, and I capture those events and sell them the video. And that's the only real way to make money, storm chasing.
Now, you actually have a website, and can people go there and like look at your footage and see?
They can. My website is www.stormchase.tv. Most of my footage is on that website. It's a link to my Vimeo page, and my live streaming video from my dash cam is at severestudios.com. I'm a contracted storm chaser for them, associate chaser, and all the chasers that are out chasing that particular day are on the front page of that website, and you can watch their live streams, and there you go.
Wow. So when you go chasing, I mean, do you just go by yourself? Do you have like a group of people that you go with, or how does that work?
It's different every time. I prefer to chase alone. It's more of a, you know, personal experience when you're by yourself. When there are other people around, it kind of you lose sight of the goals, and you just, you know, having a good time with your friends. I love chasing with my friends. It's always fun to chase with a few close chasers that I know pretty well. But I chase better by myself, make better decisions. I'm not worried about getting someone home on time because I got to work the next day or something like that. But I'd prefer to chase alone. But that's also bad news if you get stuck or your cell phone dies. So.
Something else, man. You got to have a couple screws loose in your head to be able to do that, man.
I wouldn't disagree with that at all.
Honestly, I'd love to go with you sometime.
Well, I'll take you.
Really? Really? That's awesome. Awesome,
We'll do
Mike.
that.
Awesome. That is so great. Thanks so much for coming on the show. We really
Thanks for having
appreciate
me.
everything. And, you know, we'll check out your website, and, you know, hopefully we'll see plenty more. You never know. You could be there again at the right time.
We'll see.
So, thanks a lot, dude.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. After the break, we are meeting a 20-year-old producer who is making his mark on Tulsa's rising music scene. We'll be right back.
In the business world, competition is everything. Who's the first to get promoted? Who's the first to finish? It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and if you think you're going to survive on your own, you're wrong. Be prepared for challenges. Know the skills needed to survive and succeed. If you don't, then you'll get tripped up on your work. Discover the skills for a competitive workforce with some help from the Association for Career and Technical Education. know the skills, beat the competition, get the promotion.
Each day, thousands of vegetables are consumed for the betterment of mankind. Most of us take them for granted. Don't let their deaths be in vain. Eat healthy. Eat a salad.
Do you want to be here? Or do you want to be here?
Dedication.
Cooperation.
Quality. Respect. Efficiency.
Punctuality.
Communication.
Knowledge.
The choice is yours. Discover the skills you need for your dream job. Prepare for a competitive workforce.
Do you want to gain field experience? Not that kind of field experience. I'm talking about the skills you will learn in a career. The future into high gear with professional training in the field of your choosing. There's no limit to what you can accomplish with the training of a career tech education. So you can gain field experience, or you can gain the fieldwork experience of your choosing. Career tech education. Discovering skills for a competitive workforce.